they saying?
Usiogope.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Protest. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. He's a one-time president. He's a killer. He's a killer.
A very beautiful morning, wonderful people. Yesterday, the news that hit the headlines in the evening was in regards to the arrest of activist Boniface Mwangi, who was arrested by detectives from the DCI Anti-Terror Unit or the ATPU unit. They had arrested Boniface Mwangi on some certain basis after raiding his home. And now, the DCI has finally spoken and publicized the reasons behind the arrest of one Boniface Mwangi. And to our surprise, you will be surprised on the things that they are claiming are the reasons behind Boniface Mwangi's arrest through a post that has currently gone viral on social media. And that is what I want us to speak about right now. Now, after human rights activist and photojournalist Boniface Mwangi was arrested on Saturday, July 19th evening in a dramatic operation carried out at his Lukenya residence in Machakos County, it has emerged that his arrest is linked to an allegation of facilitating terrorist activities during the June 25th nationwide protest. Detectives from a multi-agency security team, including the DCI, arrested Mwangi in the afternoon hours and allegedly recovered 2 mobile phones, a laptop, and multiple notebooks during the initial raid at his home. Now, following the arrest, authorities escorted Mwangi to his Nairobi-based office, Mageuzi Hub on Rose Avenue in Hurlingham, where a more extensive search was conducted. According to preliminary reports by the DCI, items allegedly recovered at the premises included 2 unused tear gas canisters and 1 7.82 blank round. Others are 9 assorted external hard drives, 2 laptops, company seals for Brave Media Limited and Courage Limited, a company stamp, 6 checkbooks, copies of stamp duty documents. Police have classified some of these items as evidence in an ongoing investigation into what they describe as an effort to incite or organize acts of terrorism under the guise of civil protest. Mwangi, a long-time critic of government policies and a prominent voice in Kenya's activist community, is currently being held at Pangani police station. Authorities have confirmed that he will be arraigned in court on Monday, July 21st, where he is expected to face charges related to facilitation of terrorist activities and unlawful possession of ammunition. I mean, this is the most hubris, typical nonsense that I have read from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. I mean, who dare say that just having tear gas canisters and a blank round of ammunition means that you are facilitating terrorism? It's high time now we realize that this is becoming even more and more dramatic and nonsensical as days go by, because you can't tell me that at this moment you all can just label this man as a terrorist or as facilitator of terrorism in the country. But let me ask, what terrorism are these people speaking about? Because all I look at, I saw protest. All I have seen Boniface Mwangi do is call for people to go and exercise their right under Article 37 of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. That is what I have seen Boniface Mwangi do, day in, day out. So the question is, why should they say that this man is facilitating terrorism? It's because now the government, under the guise of trying to curb terrorism in the country, they want to silence everybody who speaks and who has a voice against this regime of President William Ruto. Because tell me how Boniface Mwangi has facilitated terrorism if you cannot link you don't have any financial transaction linking him to terror groups. You don't have You haven't caught him with weapons, because you can't tell me tear gas canisters are weapons that can be used to facilitate terrorism acts, because tear gas were thrown anyhowly by police officers who did not have experience during demonstrations. They use these tear gas canisters, and at the end of the day, people of the Republic of Kenya do take these tear gas canisters when they see that they didn't explode, and take them as evidence to their homes. Those blank round of ammunitions that the DCI are telling us, these are bullets that are already used. They are used during the time that police officers usually fire tear gas canisters at people. Hmm? That is what actually is happening. These are just a typical Hebrews nonsense that the DCI is writing to us. When we speak and seek some certain, there are some certain grounds that can never even make it in a court of law. Because allow me to read this statement delivered by the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, so that you will understand why I feel so mad right now. So that you will understand why the DCI sometimes takes us for granted. Listen and listen very careful. Haya ndiyo maneno kutokea kwa DCI. They are saying Boniface Mwangi arrested over terror facilitation. Boniface Mwangi was arrested yesterday, July 19th, 2025, by detectives at his residence in Lukenya in Machakos County in connection with the facilitation of terrorist activities during the June 25th, 2025 protest. During the arrest, detectives recovered 2 mobile phones, a laptop, and several notebooks. He was later escorted to his office at Mageuzi, Rose Avenue in Hurlingham, where such led to the recovery of 9 assorted external hard drives, 2 laptops, company seals for Brave Media Limited and Courage Limited, a company stamp, a 6 checkbooks, copies of stamp duty documents, 2 unused tear gas canisters, 1 7.62 millimeter blank round. Mwangi is currently in custody at Pangani Police Station, where he is undergoing processing, to be arraigned tomorrow, Monday, July 21st, 2025, over the offense related to facilitation of terrorist act and unlawful possession of ammunition. Man, when you listen to the whole typical statement, it is a lot of loopholes that even the DCI themselves, the admin that was writing this statement, is he really in his correct sense of mind? Because you can't tell me tumepata tear gas canister kwake. These tear gas canisters were thrown anyhowly during the Gen Z demos. So anybody, a lot of people took those canisters back home as evidence. As trophies to remember what they underwent during those demos. Those blank rounds of ammunition, a lot of Kenyans took them home because they were anywhere. They had dirtified the streets of Nairobi with those blank rounds of ammunition. So Kenyans took them home. Now, because they found them at Boniface Mwangi's home, they are telling us that that is a way of facilitating terrorism in this republic. How gullible do you take Kenyans, man? How gullible do you think Kenyans are? Wadau. So, Sata, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and more trading stories. And tell me what you think about this Boniface Mwangi's story. Leave a comment in the comment section. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.